Yes, we are back here together. Yeah, that's not right. That's not correct. We're not back to anything. We are forward here in this moment today. Brand new day, brand new moment. The life we're sharing together, the resilience we have in common that we're going to keep drawing out of each other as we exchange this energy, this positivity from how we are all created from that one essence, that one source. We may have different ways of calling it or discussing it or identifying it, but we have that in common. I did mention the term resilience as a commonality, but of course, underneath that is that desire, discipline, drive, beauty, all coming from that one source that we all have within each of us, that love, blood, and that heart and that heartbeat, that sound that keeps us moving forward. Nothing else does that for us. In light of that, let's talk about carrying less and producing more. This is about quality, not quantity. If you've been with me, if you haven't, please check out previous episodes where I talk about that one carry-on baggage thing. You know, on the airplane, typically you're only allowed one carry-on without being charged more. So that's kind of like the gist of that statement in other episodes. And in a different way, today, as I've done before, I have this addiction or affliction about golf. So similarly, there's a golf clubs and golf bag analogy that should apply here. Hopefully it makes sense to you. Keep that in mind. So for the task at hand, again, the construct is in the golf environment. How many clubs do you need, especially as, like me, the amateur novice hacker that I represent in this casual sport called golf? How many clubs do I need to play that game? And then, as a tangent, I have this other addiction, my musical instrument addiction. Meaning, I have a lot of instruments that I have collected on top of my main instrument, which is trumpet. I have many of them. But on top of that, I have drums, tenor sax, alto sax, bass, lead guitar, piano, shakers. I have everything you need to make noise, but my intention is to make good music. But anyway, that's another sidebar to this discussion today. But in both areas, from the golf idea and the musical instrument idea, I should be using what I have and need versus all the stuff I want around me just in case. And going another example, like my closet, for example, my hot closets in my house. In those closets, how many black shoes do I need? Really? Need, not want. How many do I need? How many suits do I need? How many white shirts? But I do love a crispy, well-starched white cotton dress shirt, even with the jeans. But I digress. Even on the suits, the shoes, and the white shirts, I got too many of those. And t-shirts, underwear, books, drinking glasses, athletic wear, and of course, back to the instruments. That's another story that I can get into. But that thing about drive for music, I'm kind of off the rails. I should just get back on the one track, play trumpet. That's all I should be doing. But anyway, let's get on to the extra unnecessary baggage thing. Just ask yourself sincerely and organically, have you acquired too much stuff just because or because you do like what the Joneses got? That ego and fear and vanity and arrogance disrupts the resilience balance again. Remember, the definition for resilience is courage more than fear. courage more than vanity, courage more than arrogance. Remember, that is the basic resilience definition. The biggest thing is to have your best defined courage expressed over and above your arrogance. I have no intention to complicate this common quality that we all have, this resilience. And we all have the opportunity to share and grow and maintain for self, for your higher power or your creator, and then for others. Make and maintain that awareness, that oneness of you before you pretend to give 110% to something or someone outside of you. I'm advising and purporting to carry no more stuff, no more extra stuff than you need. And the extra stuff doesn't just go with instruments and golf shoes and golf clubs and suits. I'm talking about physical, mental, spiritual, and actual stuff. Let those corpses and decaying matters of limited interest die behind you. You and I have to move forward, hopefully unobstructed and unburdened. We have to do that moving forward to progress and also to share. To share what? To share the resilience each of us continue to recover, uncover, and discover together. That is essentially why I do this, why I share these daily missives with you about resilience. Yes, from my perspective, and yes, my guarantee to change your perspective, at least in these 500 seconds, your perspective on this present moment and how critical and important it is. Maybe just to me, but I hope just for this period of time, in this day, in these moments we have together, that not only they make sense to you, they have value to you. They add to your best and not take away from your best today. I'm sure if you do a comparison, which I hope you don't, I could not be the person that makes this the best of your best. As simple as what I'm saying to you about this being your best and not better or worse than yesterday or better or worse than tomorrow. I'm only interested in providing you with some support, some words of sincerity, if not wisdom, words of sincerity and confidence with humility to help you as you develop and strengthen your courage over your vanity. Stay present, stay current, no matter where you are in this world. Tell a friend, tell a foe, a family member, a total stranger, or hell, even the tree. Hey, it is 8:20.